In this video we're just going to look at how to add a list to another list, but this time we'll do it using user input in Python. So what we're going to do is we'll just set up a quick price list that has items in it. So there's my list, but inside it I'll just add a couple. The first one will be a hat. There's a price of 10, and the second item will be pants at a cost of 20. And you can see there are two sub-list items inside my master list. And what we want to do is we want to get some user input, and when I user input the name of an item and also the price, and then we want to add them to this list. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a variable called item, and we're going to get our user to input, we'll say enter name of item, we'll say price, and we want this to be, I'll go for an integer this time, and we'll input again, enter price, and so that will get them to add information into this and assign it to these variables. And then what we'll do is we'll add those to a new list. So actually up here, before I do that, I'm just going to call this list new item, and it's an empty list. And that would be empty each time I did it if I was going to rerun this each time, over and over. And so all I'm going to do is just go new item, actually clear this out a bit, new item dot append. The first thing we're going to add on is item, and the second thing we're going to do is append on the price. And what that does is that will, in our new list, a new item list here called new item, that is going to insert whatever the user enters here, and then whatever price they enter. So there'll be two items in that list. So if I actually just then go print new item, just to give you an idea of what's happening, the name of the item is going to be a shirt that costs 20, and you can see it's created this new item list. So what we need to do now, I'll just comment that out. What we need to do now is add that list to our original one. So I go to my original list, the price list, and I can append a list onto that one. So there's my new item list. This thing here, new item, that was the list we just printed out. Now that's going to be appended onto the end of our original price list. So after hat and pants, we should now have the last thing. So just to double check that, we can go ahead and I'll just print out price list so you can see the whole big long list. So again, if we enter a shirt that costs 20, there you go, you can see our master list now has a third list within it, shirt and 20. And that is how we go about adding a list into another list.